is Trisha. Today I'm going to take you through another how-to video, giving you some more exercises to use your resistance bands, your mini bands you were given as a part of your employee wellness bag. As with all the other videos, make sure you are cleared, ready for exercise. I'm going to begin with the green band, which is the second to lightest band. The yellow one's the easiest, and then this is the next one up. After I show the exercises, I always encourage you to choose the band of your own abilities. Increase if it's too easy, obviously decrease if you need to start a little bit later. So resistance bands, again, a great thing to have. They're easy to carry around, easy to store, and it provides you with that resistance training that you might want. So I'm going to start with the band on the ankles. We're going to do some lunges with this. So I'm going to face the side so you can see the motion. Band is just wrapped around my ankles, and I'm going to do a reverse lunge with it. So you're not going to be able to get as much range of motion. You're probably not going to get as big of a step back as you would obviously without the band. But what you are getting, you're having to push this leg. So this is my right leg. I'm having to really resist and push that band, stretch it out on the way back. And then you also get this control on the way up. So you don't want to feel like the band is like whipping you forward. You step back, you control the band, stretch it, lunge, and then come up tall. Stretch it, lunge, come up tall. Now I've kind of just separated the motion a little bit. Either is fine. You can make it a little more fluid, or you can really try to stretch and then drop that knee down. Either way is fine. So I'm going to show you on this side only. Obviously, when you do it on your own, make sure you do both legs. So we've just done a step back, another variation. You can hold here and do static up and down. So that way you're not having to keep on stretching the band. You get to a point where you feel most comfortable. You feel like your form is good. Again, we're keeping that front knee at that 90-degree angle, and we're working up and down. I like to combine all these together. If you've done any of my other leg videos, you know I like to change tempos. So what I would encourage you to do, 30 seconds or so of a step back. Right after it, 30 seconds up and down. And then for the finale, you'll stay low and pulse for 30 seconds. Just going up and down about a 2-3 inch margin. Now what you want to be feeling is that front glute, right now my left glute, and the back quad. You might feel a little bit more in the lower leg than you would without the band, just because you're having to resist and stretch that band out the whole time. So again, as a little set, step back 30 seconds, and then we'll go up and down 30 seconds, and then pulse for 30 seconds. And I'll have you try that on both legs. The other exercise I want to show you today, again, we're going to do a lunge. This time the band is going to be on the foot. You want to wrap it securely around the middle of your foot, going over the shoelaces. And I'm going to use the same resistance band for this one. Again, increase or decrease depending on your capability. So I'm going to wrap the band around one foot. Okay, now I'm going to get into a lateral lunge position. In lateral lunges, make sure toes are pointed forward. I'm going to get set up here into this static lunge. Toes are forward. I'm pushing back on one hip, feeling this inner thigh, my right inner thigh, and I'm feeling left glute. Now, with this band, I'm going to get a little upper body work in. I'm going to hold this position, and I'm going to add a row. You get a lot of leg work here because we're holding isometrically. Now I'm getting some back, moving in those shoulder blades, and I'm also getting core. You have to hold the core in tight, and you can see as I come up with the band, I get a little rotation in on the side. So again, we can go for time here. We can go 30 seconds on each side, and then we can add on to it just like we did with the others. So I can actually do a step back motion, get some more lunges into it. So I can step, row, come up tall, step, row, come up tall. So now we're adding that lunge in and we're rowing, lunge, row, and then we can put them together. So we step out, we row, give yourself an allotted time for that, and then you hold here isometrically, 30 seconds on each side, and then obviously you want to switch the legs switch feet, make sure you're doing it on both sides. So I hope you enjoyed these 2 new demo exercises. Hope it gives you some new tips, ways to work the legs, ways to resist those lunges a little bit more. Of course, if you don't have access to dumbbells, these resistance bands come in very handy. So stay tuned. I'll be sending you some more how-to videos. Thank you.